Guess we'll find out. Where are we? The dock at Hull in the UK. You've got your Xbox in there. Well, I haven't got an Xbox, but I've got an Xbox controller, so that's almost there, right? Spatial Dragon? Mini-me Truck 123. Says Dark Delta on it. Condiment Services. I think the admin missed some drivers to get on the server like me. Are you in the Discord? Condiment? If you're not in the Discord, bro, it's not going to happen. If you're in the Discord, say so. Just say it in the Discord server. When are we going to depart? When everybody's spawned in and ready to go. That's the thing about convoys, you have to wait for the convoy to set up, you know? See? Twixar. Looks awesome. Yeah, does look pretty cool. It's not been that laggy. There's like one or two people have been a little bit laggy, but mostly it's been fine. I think when we all piled in at the end, the frames got a bit heavy, but that's about it. Nexus Play, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the NetHouse Nexus Play. Thank you for your support. Can you burn trucks? No. You jumped out, you're too confused to find your leader. Grimsby is the worst spot to start a convoy. Oh, I mean, Spatial, I'm sorry you found it difficult, but I mean, there's a whole load of people here that have spawned in, and like, the convoy group leaders, you know the names and the colours, like Majaffo though. Mad Mick up here. Like, they're brightly coloured. And there is no great place to start a convoy. But this is a very, very long road, which is generally all you need. Maybe next time, Spatial. Gazman, there's another one. Martin Thor, thank you for the resume. Yes, you am, and never been told the MP server. What? So, I don't see you in the Discord server right now, Condiment. I don't know what name you are in the Discord server. But the only people who are not in the Route 2 room is Train AB. Everybody else is in that room. So if you're in that room, you would know the details, surely, of the server. Are you in that room, Condiment? He was behind your leader, but he disappeared. Okay. Nothing like supporting the best streamer on Twitch for 5 months. Thank you, Martin. Well, Rock Chick, I mean, I would hope that we can do this again in the future. A lot of it depends on, you know, after the event is over, the Squirrel team and the TMP team will no doubt sit down and go, right, how did that go? And then we'll talk about it. So, at the moment, there's nothing planned, but hopefully we can do more. You can't do them too regular, though, because they take a massive amount of effort, you know? As well as all the drivers taking part here, like, you've got the TMP guys and the Squirrel admin guys who have basically given up their entire afternoon to do this, not to mention the planning during the week.
Ding dong.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a guy sending in deliveries called Condiment Services, says that he's not been told the MP server detail.
Well,
which is confusing me because everybody's in room 2 as far as I can tell, so...
I can't see him in the voice room.
No, I can't see a Condiment Services
I can
anymore.
see him in the Discord server, but not the voice room.
You can see him in the Discord server.
He's got a red icon on the Discord people list.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not currently in the voice room.
Which room is he in? Just in no voice room at all?
Yeah, it's not in any voice room.
Condiment, you need to get into a voice room. Nexus Play, keep up the good work, keep on trucking. Thank you very much.
To Condiment, we're about to roll out, so just join in the server and join on the back of the convoy. We're about to roll, Paul.
Yeah, well, he is saying he doesn't know what the server is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the server is in his server list in Truckers MP, and he needs to get in the voice room to be able to hear what we're saying.
Yep, Condiment, get in the voice room is the advice, and then you can join the back of the convoy. What's the route? Somebody paste that link I posted earlier. Right, I'm ready to move out.
Alright, okay, I'll jump back up.
His username is gongshang89 apparently.
Yeah, that's his... I've already changed his username in Discord, but he's still not in the voice room. Under Dong's89.
You need to get in the voice room, Condiment.
He needs to get in the voice room to be able to have us communicate to him, yeah?
Otherwise we can't help you. Alright, I've told him.
Okay.
Let's rock and roll. What time is it? Oh man, 1 AM. Blimey. Could be a nighttime convoy. Sorry to say that, Gothram. Thank you. If you want to know what the route is, we've got a picture of it though. This route is all in the UK. It's going from Hull and it's ending in London, but it's going around anti-clockwise. Right, guys, did you start a 10-minute timer? Because I need the 10-minute timer so I can move back a group. Good man, Henry. Can you tune trucks? Oh yeah, you can configure your truck. Evil Fu, if you're new to this, then I don't know if you're around tomorrow, but if you come to Sunday Night Trucking, which is 5 o'clock start UK time on Sunday, obviously, you'll normally see me configure a truck. At the start of the stream. You say the convoy cars basically guide us on what we're to go, like they're blocking that route, so we know we have to go this way. No, I don't have a private server. They've spooled up a private session. Yes, it's the last convoy. There's only 2 convoys today. I'm not seeing many trucks behind me right now. Oh, there they are. Why does the mirror not really show them? Blimey. I thought they fixed all that. G'day, Smalley. Is that the skull of the last person who has to be a mod? Looks like we're going at a much more agreeable pace this time. What game after the convoy finishes? What time is it going to be? I can't remember what time we said we'd start 7 days. I think it was between 7 and 8, I think. So we've probably got time for a couple of hours of My Summer Car in between, I think. We'll see how it goes. But while I've got the wheel out, I might as well just switch to another driving game. And then 7 days comes later. Zarak, you and me both, bro. It felt like a race more than a convoy. Dana, thank you for the resume. Welcome back. King Regulus, thank you for 3 months. Come on, mate. Keep the revs going, mate. Keep the revs going. Come on. Come on, keep it going. Right, let's have a look where we are. Northbound on the A1M, I think. So when you're at the front of the convoy, it always goes relatively smoothly. What'll be interesting is, as I move back a group shortly, to see what it feels like a bit further back. WH Trans, thank you for that, buddy. Thank you. What happened to Fernbus Sim? I don't know. What happened to it? It's still available. How are we doing for time? Can't be that far off 10 minutes. Eight minutes, fair enough. So far, so good. I've not uploaded any Fernbus. That's because I've not played Fernbus. Continue straight, Newcastle A1. OMSI, I don't know. I haven't even checked the state of my OMSI installation since I moved PC OS. Or reinstalled my Windows. I'm going to start thinking about where's the best place to drop back now. Yeah, the police cars are people, they're the actual convoy controllers. So what they do is they basically block a junction and then the trucks go past, and when the last truck goes past, they'll teleport further down the convoy route and block another junction. And they have a spreadsheet that has the convoy controllers, and it'll say you need to be at this junction, then you need to be at this junction, then this one. So it's all coordinated and planned. I generally go into the hard shoulder duck file and just indicate and let people carry on. Do police cars teleport IRL? Nobody knows for certain, because nobody's ever seen it happen, because they wait for all the cars to go past and then they teleport. So it is possible that they do, but we'll never know.
Aye.
Jules, are we there yet? Lol. Alright, let's find somewhere to pull over here. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Jaffo's group. Let's find somewhere to drop in. On Twixer. I'll do. Will there be a Euro Coach simulator? I have no idea. Why have I dropped back, Andrews? So that I get to drive with different drivers, different people from the nut house, basically. And it's more interesting if I keep moving around through the convoy. We can get a feel for how it's driving at the back. Like already you can see, I've only gone back about, what, seven trucks or something? And already the drive is completely different. There's a big gap in front of me, there's a big gap behind me, we're going a lot faster. You can feel it spacing out already. Still in the... Yeah, we're just coming up to Newcastle on time now. I think we then go west towards Carlisle, I can't remember. How do you read chat and while not crashing? Most of the time I can manage it wild hair, but occasionally I do read chat and end up hitting something. But practice is the only way I can do it. Do I speak to Corrales? I do. It depends what you mean by speak to him. Like, on Twitter, we'll message each other now and again, but he doesn't drive anymore, I don't think. He doesn't truck. Was I working in network security before streaming? No. I was in software development, not network security. Oh no, we're going straight on to Edinburgh, apparently. I've seen that IRL a few times when I've been up here. That statue. Mercaholic, 41 months. Thank you, Mercaholic. Breaking Cyber, great channel, thanks. Thank you for 3 months.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
You've seen the Age of the North once on the way to Edinburgh.
Aye.
I don't really get why it's called the Angel of the North, to be honest. It looks like a cross between a person and a plane, to me. Like, the wings, they're not like an angel, they're just like a plane wings, aren't they? So I don't get why it's called an angel. Mr. MB, thank you for 200 bits. Love the stream, Paul, and GG on setting it all up. We'll definitely apply if you do it again. Thank you for joining, Mr. MB. Jezza, thank you for 23 months. Which language? When do you want to start, bro? I suppose primarily I spent most of my years either doing C++, Pascal, or Java. They were the main three that I did. And when I say Pascal, I mean Delphi Pascal. Web development, yeah. I was doing JSPs when they first came out. I kind of find the back-end stuff like more interesting, the database design, database implementation. I used to write a lot of stored procedures. I used to have a lot of logic in stored procedures in the middle tier. I tend to focus on that and let other people do the front-end stuff. So I'm pretty decent at like building services for people to call, if you see what I mean, and then getting it into the database in an efficient way. I'm not a front-end like specialist. Like I work with a lot of front-end specialists, but my interest lies in the middle and back-end tier. So no, I don't tend to do JavaScript and stuff. Eating, thank you for 4 months. Feels like we're on about 8 minutes. I must be ready for a change shortly. You're studying C#, ASP.NET Web Development.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, C# is a decent language. If you want to go into the Microsoft sort of side of things, it's fine. It sure beats Visual Basic, that's for sure. Like, when I was doing Delphi, there were two big camps. There was the Delphi camp and the Visual Basic camp. And that's how, like, things were RADed, you know, rapid application development. So you had your C++ and stuff, and then you had your RAD tools like VB and Delphi. And I was Delphi because I couldn't stand VB. Mercaholic, hello Squirrel, great stream as always. Just popped in before I celebrate my birthday today. Happy birthday, Mercaholic. Have a good one. What are you, 18?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Alex, thank you for 16. Well done on organising this, fantastic. Last month I meant condolences for your mum. Is this pro mods or stock map? It's stock map. Sorry, that's a lie. No, it's stock map. No, it is. It's stock map. What sort of things did you develop? I can't really say on some of the things that I used to build. I built a very important system, but I can't really tell you what it is. Which sounds very sinister, but it's not. It's just that it's still in use very much. I've done all kinds of developments. I mean, I've done stuff for small companies. Like there was a company in Coventry years ago called On Spec Oscillators, and they manufacture oscillators to very high specifications, and I built them like software tools that would run the testing suites because they have to be tested. Oh my god. I think Twixer just went a bit ripped though. Oh dear. What's my view on waterfall? What, waterfall development? It was great in the 80s. You can't waterfall development. You iterate your way through. That's the best way. Like, waterfall works if you've got perfect specifications up front, which we all know in the real world you don't. I need to change group, but I'm not doing it here. Yeah, everything's agile now. You're 43, Mercaholic. Nah, you're 18, mate. You're 18. Come on, get with the plot. Forever 18. I remember at university this guy who just thought SSA... this lecturer who thought SSADM was just the answer to all of life's problems. And even at university I'm thinking, this is pants, this is never going to work, I hate it. And I was right, but if you wanted to do a government job, you had to learn SSADM, and I think you still do. It's like, it's just, this is why their systems don't work. Lawman, Paul, when you're commuting to London, did you use noise-cancelling wireless headphones? No. But you should. 330 for the Bose is insane. Lawman, I can only recommend you do one thing, Lawman. Go into either a hi-fi shop or like an Apple shop, I think they sell them, and just put on a set of bows. What is that? I've got the 350. I can't remember. Just put them on with a noisy shot, preferably. Put them on and just flick that switch, and you'll get your credit card out. I'm telling you. I have sat on a noisy 747 with a child crying, and I've just gone and I can listen to my movie. Trust me, it's worth it. What's SSADM? Structured Systems Analysis and Design Method is what it stands for. Just don't even bother. Right, I'm gonna have to pull over somewhere. When you're flying as well, the best headset you can get is the Bose ones, but they're like £1,000. I ain't buying that yet. You like Kanban? Kanban's decent. It's more useful in like help desk scenarios with fast turnaround stuff. It definitely has a place, but it's not perfect for everything. It could be the QC35, yeah. I thought it was 350, but it sounds about right. This is nuts. Just nowhere for me to pull over. Oh, Trello. I love Trello. I've used Trello for years. I've brought it to a few companies, Trello. I've inflicted it on them. But once I started using it, they loved it. Anybody that worked in my development team was using Trello. M1600. Hello, Squirrel. Sorry I cannot join you. My granddad is taken bad during the night, and I'm just going to go watch you, and I will have to watch the streams at the weekend. All the best to you and the family. All the best to your granddad, M1600. I hope he gets well.
Aye, aye, aye.
There's a lot of flashing lights going on. Jules, I'm not celebrating my 50th birthday, which is in December. Oh, Jules. Bullseye, mate. Didn't your sub come through ages ago? I'm sure it did. I predict there's going to be a little bit of carnage at this junction back here. Birthday's just another day, they mean nothing to you. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I think all the way to the age of 21 you look forward to a birthday, and after that you're like, I don't want it to happen anymore. That's pretty much how it goes.
Welcome to the Nut House.
No LTE. Welcome to the house. Thank you for your support, no LTE. How's the ping to the server? 27 milliseconds, 34. Pretty good. I cannot find anywhere to pull over these roads.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Vetrain, thank you for subbing as well. Welcome. Welcome, Vetrain. Double sub hype, guys. Thank you for your support. You don't have birthdays anymore, you level up. I like that, Trond. Have your 50 coming soon, you're going to treat yourself with a trip to Paris or London. Nice. Yeah, I think I might go for a day trip again. Do you remember when I went to Geneva a couple of years ago for a day trip on my birthday? That was fun. Might do that again. Pick a city and just go there for a day. Take my camera.
Aye, 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 aye.
Just going to use this spot here.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Jules, the reason why I'm not celebrating a birthday is because I can't celebrate without my mother being around. Jules, my friend, life goes on. Dave 201, 36 months, only 4 more months until the big 40, my longest sub on this website. It's weird travelling an unmodded ETS as well as multiplayer. It is a little bit, yeah. It's a bit restrictive. Bandida Slayer. Dirty Diesel. Right, let's try and pop in behind Mr. Sunderland. Please let me out, please let me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. I decided to drop back quite a few trucks because I've missed dropping back for a bit. How did the port go? Hey, it went alright actually. It took a while to get into the port, but... Indeed, Gary. Indeed. She had a gun innings, Gary. She can't complain. Your girlfriend has asked you to marry her, M1600. And what did you say, bro?
Oh,
So the problem with having no mods is you end up with Euro goodie trailers. You said yes. Congratulations. No LT, thank you for 1500 bits. Here's some back tax payments for my non-sub months. Dude, thank you very much. You never owe me anything, you know that, right? Thank you for 1500 bits though. So, I don't know, M1600, how are you going to get all the invites out to everybody in the nut house? That's my next question. That's a lot of invites. That's what you should have said to your girlfriend. You should have gone, conditionally yes, as long as everybody in the nut house can come to the wedding reception. And eat all the pies. Can you drive ETS2 with any mod when you drive ETS2 MP? No. There's only a very few select mods are supported. Make sure that there is custard though. What? Custard, how much custard do you eat a week? Like, seriously. Hey, Blue Brothers, how you doing? You set a date for the 25th of July. What? This year? This, like, really? Isn't the Farnborough Air Show on around then? July? How the heck are you going to get anywhere booked in time? You watch any of the Olympics? I watched the opening ceremony. I don't know. I don't tend to watch much of the Winter Olympics. I mean, the curling's alright and stuff, but... the problem is, I'm, like, restricted when I can watch it, so if I don't watch it for a day, then I lose track of where the different teams are and stuff. It's the sound of the police. What? You've been watching curling, skiing, and figure skating. Apparently, they're not the Russian team, are they? Because they're not allowed in. Like the Russian athletes, I think they're calling them. They've got some really good figure skaters this year. Why is one truck pulled over? That's my Jaffo. What's happening with all the police? They're the convoy control. So they block junctions off to tell us which way to go.
Aye.
It's a Scania S580. Funky Spaniel. You would need a big venue to fit all of us nutters in it. I'm thinking Wembley Stadium would be good. I think you're overstating things a bit there. Videos went up. Is that the Meister McCall one? Oh, speed camera. And a balloon in the sky. Chelmsford Cricket Ground. Yeah, that'd work. Fawn has stopped for fuel. Lol. I'm just doing 80 down here. I refuse to just hardcore slam it down here, you know, because the rest of the convoy behind is never going to keep up. Ping is 34 milliseconds. How's the no lag? I don't know. It's running quite smoothly. Any Eddie fans? Do you mean Eddie Stowbar or do you mean Eddie the Eagle ski jumper? JH, you don't need to shout, buddy. Oh, what's going on here then? I think my Jaffo's obviously moving around for some reason, I don't know. Yeah, Nick, when you play MP, you need to leave a gap in front, you know. You've got to allow for the lag factor. I'm gonna have to change position soon. Not that many, actually, innocuous barrel. How many jobs? This is the second convoy, Tom. Right, I'm going to pull over shortly. Let's get out this tunnel. Let's get past this junction. I would have pulled up here, but that hard shoulder's way too narrow. Where's the traffic? You don't get traffic on multiplayer sessions. Alright, Sammy, alright. The reason you don't get traffic is because the way this mod works is it injects drivers as the traffic, so you can't have both. It would have to synchronize AI traffic, which would be horrendous. I'll find a decent spot to pull back in. Do. Yeah, you see, the problem with AI is if you have an AI vehicle, like, the exact vehicle needs to be visible by everybody else who's driving. So it has to communicate that vehicle to you, and then something has to move it and then communicate that move, and so on. So if you've got like 20 vehicles in sight, all 20 have to be moved and synchronized with every other driver in the game, which is horrendous. Especially if one of them has a bad internet connection. Why do I drop back? Just so that I get to drive with different nutters. How many in the convoy? I think there's knocking on for 70, I think. Oh, I just saw a collision then. I definitely just saw a collision then. Kalishnikov just went into the back of somebody. And now I'm in front of him. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? What were you doing, bro? Oh my god. What's going on? I think I'm gonna drop back a bit more. I don't want to be here. I'm avoiding trouble so far, but, you know, I feel like I'm in the midst of it. All your deliveries in the rain today. Just slide the probability down. I think Mrs. Frosty's further back. We'll be seeing her shortly, I think. I reckon I'm probably halfway in the convoy now. There you go, you can see the vehicles in and around me there. You wish you could get a bike and ride along the spectator mode. We are near Sheffield. Nice. That's where I went to uni. Do I have your head linked to your monitor? That's an interesting way of phrasing that, Ben. They look a little bit too packed up to me. I'm gonna hang back. Near Sheffield. We're just west of Sheffield. We are getting very close to where I was born, in fact. Yeah, but OS4 you can't, mate. I mean, I keep cruise controlling when I can, but without knowing what the speed of the car is in front, so the truck in front, and you can see what's happening. You speed up and you slow down, you speed up and you slow down. Without adaptive cruise control, it's useless. He's referencing the others. Yeah, I think they've got the same problem. I suspect the guy at the front of the whole convoy is sat there at cruise control going, "Oh, this is nice and smooth." Like, why don't you try it back here? Oh god, here we go again. Oh, he's gonna get hit! I'm gonna drop back again. Yeah, I'm going to move a bit further back. Yeah, I'll go on SquirrelPlus. Now where to find a spot to jump back in. There's Mrs. Frosty. Banging it down the fast lane. Yeah, Mrs. Frosty was speeding. I think we should report her.